Alright, we'll have to keep it brief so Pulao doesn't get caught red-handed.
背中の噴射機が操作しにくいんですが、翼に変えた方がいいでしょうか。
The waifu S rank is finally coming to global soon, and that is Lucia Plume. Being the sole ice attacker construct so far, she's undoubtedly an essential addition to the roster for content like Warzone, Pain Cage, Babel Tower, etc. And she'll be available in the theme pool during Kowloon Metropolis. Now let's go look at her skills, namely her core passive and signature move, which are the most crucial aspects of her unique playstyle. Once you've understood them, that's pretty much all you need to know to play Plume effectively. Plume has two modes that players will be switching back and forth frequently, normal mode and Arctic mode. Her playstyle mainly revolves around making 3-ping combos a lot, which is why the memory Hana completely synergizes with her kit. To put it really simply without all the intricacies, all you need to do is to perform a total of 4 3-pings, 2 on each form, in order to achieve the maximum damage output. So 2 3-pings, tap signature to switch forms, and another 2 3-pings before the gauge runs out, and then the signature move. Switching attacks also count towards the 3-ping conditions, so it's a common strategy when playing Plume, and this is pretty much her core gameplay. All her orbs and basic attacks have 2 variants depending on the form. Plume is a high burst character with really strong orbs, most notably her red orb during Arctic form. As for her rank passives, each rank improves her output, so the higher it is, the better. Of course, she's still formidable at S and SS rank. SSS rank allows her to start the battle with a full gauge and 2 signature points, allowing the player to get maximum signature move as soon as possible. As for the signature weapon, Crimson Birch provides a pure boost to the damage output. While it is the best weapon for Plume, there's no exclusive mechanic tied to it, therefore the 5-star Kuji no Sara is fine for players who have them as well. As usual, the recommended weapon resonance order is slot 2, 3, and 1. For the memories, since Plume is all about 3-pings, poor Hana is the best general set for her. Since there are no other ice constructs besides her at the moment, we'll be giving her 2 Einsteinas for now instead of Darwin's. For a more specialized burst set tailored towards speed kills for content such as Pain Cage, 4 Fredericks is an alternative. As for the memory resonance, I recommend going for 6 red orb and 6 signature move. And finally, the team composition. Brilliant and Lotus are preferred due to their long QT animations, prolonging the Vinci effect as well as them both having high hit counts allowing for more chance of triggering Zhu Wenyuan's memory. If healing is needed, Lotus can be replaced with Lux. As for Warzone, Blast will be joining as usual as the secondary attacker. Here are some additional notes on her core and signature mechanic for your convenience. And as a final note for some frequently asked questions regarding her memory set, Einsteina is preferred over Darwin at the moment because resistance debuff is more valuable than elemental buff. And since there are no ice units at the moment, it falls on Plume to be using them for now. It's also up to you if you want to resonate and awaken her with either Darwin's or Einsteina, as long as she's awakened for the extra orbs. You'll have more than enough time to work on her 2 Darwin set later on. The position of Hana and Darwin doesn't really matter that much since they have the same attack. It's mostly for min-maxing by having Darwin placed on top for the extra HP. And now a tip for players who intend to get her to SSS and above and are serious about ranking in Pain Cage. You can consider not learning the SSS skill for now so she doesn't start the battle with full stacks of signature points. By doing so, you can save time killing bosses with 3 points without triggering the full animation of the 4-point signature. A buff will be implemented in the future where it lets you toggle between the initial signature points that will resolve this issue. If you don't care about that, then by all means just learn the skill and enjoy the quick nukes. And now for potential debates around the memory Zhu Wenyuan. While it may seem intuitive to give Plume a force set of it since it comes with her event, it's more optimal to let someone else hold it as the memory effect can be triggered by anyone. And high hit count QTE constructs like Lotus and Brilliance are one of the best candidates for it. Lotus and Brilliance not only have high hit counts on their QTE, they also have decent QTE durations, prolonging your Da Vinci buff as you nuke with Plume's orbs. We've come to the end of the sneak preview for Lucia Plume, so I hope that has been helpful to you in understanding her gameplay, and I'll see you next time.
これが最後の戦いだといいですね。